Whoa, what a direct. Nintendo Direct. That was pretty good. This is my discussion of the one that happened today, February 9th, 2022. I'm Auckland. If you enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button, like button also. Share with friends if you don't mind. Also, please comment, ask me a question, or comment in general. I do my best to answer them. Also, if you don't mind, hit the notification bell down below, and you will be notified when I go live or upload another video. If you want to become a fan of me, Auckland, then subscribe to the channel, and you will become a fan. I hope so. Oof, it was pretty good direct. Alright, one of these things in here I had predicted, but it wasn't quite just like it, but it was pretty cool though. Alright, here we go. Alright, Fire Emblems 3 Hopes was the first game. It's Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. That's what I meant to say. It's a Warriors game, so you fight off hordes of enemies. Hundreds of enemies. You fight them off. You slash them off. It's like Hyrule Warriors. You know, just look up some gameplay about Hyrule Warriors and Fire Emblem Warriors, which we've had a Fire Emblem Warriors game before. So we're getting another one. Now this one is a different story, but set in the same universe as Fire Emblem Three Houses. This game will launch June 24th. Next game is Advance Wars 1 plus 2 Reboot Camp. I'm reading off my notes right here. That's why I keep doing that for. It's a turn-based strategy tactical. You take down enemies' squads and capture towns and bases to secure your victory. Each character in this version are all voiced. The commanders are all voiced, and you can also fast forward your gameplay. And because the original games was like on I think like the Game Boy Advance or something like that, but these are remastered versions or reboot camp versions. How about that? April 8th of this year. So if you're looking forward to that, fan of this game's been wanting it, it's almost here. Huh. This was a shocker. No Man's Sky is coming to Switch. It's a survival, exploration, infinite, generated universe. First or third-person action-adventure game. You got aliens, you got pirates, dogfighting, which is like space battles. It's an open-world game, in space or on land. It's coming out this summer, 2022. If you know what No Man's Sky is, then you know what this is. Next was a shocker. Mario Strikers returns as Mario Strikers Battle League. It's a Mario soccer sports game. You can play 5-on-5. You can do special shots. The gear that you wear changes not just your appearance, but what you can do within each matches. And you can do charge shots, 8 players multiplayer, play online in clubs, up to 20 players in those clubs, and the game will be available June 10th. Next is Splatoon 3, which is going to be coming out this summer. It's a third-person shooter, online matches, and story-driven single-player mode. The Salmon Run returns as the Salmon Run Next Wave. Salmon Run is a co-op multiplayer mode. Your goal is to collect golden salmon eggs, and you can also use these eggs like weapons. You also can throw them into some kind of net goal thing, I guess, to collect them up, I guess to gain points or something, I don't know. Future 8 updates to the game will be coming before the release. And also beyond that, because you get updates all the time for Splatoon. So there you go. Alright, next game is Front Mission First Remake. Summer 2022, so it's this year. You play as robots. It's a tactical RPG game. Third-person shooter. It plays like Fire Emblem. And also, Front Mission 2 Remake is coming in the future. And I saw online that there's a third game also, so maybe we'll get that one eventually, but right now we're getting just the first two. Next is Disney Speedstorm. It's a kart racing game like Mario Kart, except it's Disney and Pixar characters. Pretty cool. Summer of this year. Next was pretty interesting. I hope the second one comes too at some point in time. Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. Action adventure, hack and slash single player Star Wars game. It's very, very good too. Oh, it's a good game. It's coming April 20th. Next is, of course, Assassin's Creed, the Ezio Collection. Single player action adventure and stealth across 3 games. Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations all included in this collection. February 17th. Next is SD Gundam Battle Alliance. It's made by the company Bandai Namco. They're doing chibi style for the mobile suits in this Gundam game. Online co-op multiplayer battles. I'm not sure if it has any single player battles in it. It probably does. It's coming out sometime this year. Next, a lot of fans are going to love this. Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers Edition, Remastered for Switch. This, of course, is an RPG. If you already know, if you're a fan of the game, over 40 characters can join your party while you're playing the game. You can turn off foe encounters. So, like you're in the game and you're going through the adventure, and you encounter foes all the time, enemies, and you can turn that off now. And there's also new music is also in this game as well. This game, the Radical Dreamers Edition, includes 2 games, Chrono Cross and also Radical Dreamers. And it's a origin story, and the game is reading text. That's all it is. So if you're really into the lore, you love Chrono Cross, you want to know how it got started, the origin story, then you can now find out now, but you have to read it. April 7th. Next, of course, is Kirby and the Forgotten Land. This game is going to be amazing. 3D platformer adventure. It's got an interesting mode in this Kirby game. It's called Mouthful Mode. Okay. Kirby can inhale certain objects, and it will allow him to be able to do all kinds of things. He can inhale a car, and you can control that car. It looks so weird. You can inhale a venting machine that holds like drink cans, and you can shoot those cans out as a weapon. You can inhale a cone, you know, like one of those cones that you see on the road, those orange cones. You can inhale that, and you could use that like to dive down onto objects like a pipe, like a water pipe, and then the pipe will be busted open, and then you can use that water to get up higher to another location. You can inhale a window lift. I think that's what you call them. It's those things that people get on top of to clean windows. Well, you can inhale one of those, and you can use it like a spring to jump up to a higher location. You can inhale some kind of ring. I didn't see exactly what it was, but you can use it like a motor for a boat. It was so weird, but yet so cool. Next, you can inhale a light bulb, and of course, a light bulb is for light. So when you inhale this light bulb, you can be like a flashlight in the dark. Very creative, Nintendo. but it looked weird, but it also looks kind of cool. You can inhale some kind of object. I didn't see exactly what it was, and you can use this object to become a glider. You could glide through the sky, through obstacle courses and stuff like that. Very interesting. You can inhale water like out of a, not necessarily a water hose, but some kind of pipe that's got water gushing out of it. You can inhale that water and turn into a balloon. Then you can shoot the water out of Kirby at your enemies. It was like Kirby turned into a balloon slash fire hydrant. It looks pretty cool. Then there's Waddle. Is it Waddle Dee? There's Waddle Dee Town. You can help to rebuild it to get further into the game and to get new stuff, different items and stuff, upgrades, I guess. And there's also a Waddle Dee's weapons shop. You can go in there and purchase weapons and stuff like that. The game will be released March 25th. Really looking forward to that Kirby game. Next is MLB The Show 22, baseball game. Next is Kingdom Hearts Cloud versions, which is Kingdom Hearts 1.5 plus 2.5 Remix, Kingdom Hearts 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue, and Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind are all coming to Switch, but they're cloud versions, meaning you play them across the internet. They're not natively played on a Switch. If you don't have internet, you can't play these Kingdom Hearts games on Switch. I hate that so much. But you can still play Kingdom Hearts on your Switch, just not the way that I would want to, and a lot of other people agree with me as well. So, I don't know, but there you go. You can buy a collection of all these games together, or you can buy all three of them separately tomorrow. This is the game that I had predicted, but it's not exactly like I predicted, but it's close. I think they pronounce it Kolana. I'm still pronouncing it the way that I do. I'm just going to pronounce that. Kolana. Fantasy Reverie. Is that how you say it? Reverie series. It's a collection of the first two Kalana games. I'm pronouncing it that way. Whatever. I'm pronouncing it wrong. I already know that. The series is made by Bandai Namco. These are remasters, and it looked really good. So it's Kalana Door to Phantomville, which is the first original game on PlayStation 1, which they had remastered that for Wii, but I think they're going for the Wii version more. And also this collection has Kalana 2, which I showed it off in my prediction video because I have it on PS2. So you get 2 games in this collection of Kalana. Very excited about this. July 8th. Next is Portal Campaign Collection. It's the 2 Portal games. You know, where you have this gun-like handheld device and you shoot out portals to open up portals on walls and stuff, and you go through the portals to get to another room, and it's a puzzler, platformer, single-player mode. That series is coming to Switch in 2022. Next is Live Alive. Live Alive. I don't know if that's how you say it or not, but it's never released before over here in the U.S. For 30 years it's been that way, but now it's here. It's coming to Switch. JRPG single player, and the game is split into 7 chapters, and all 7 chapters take place in different time periods, like the past, present, future, and distant future, and plus more. It looked interesting. It's like old school style graphics. July 22nd. Next, of course, is another good one. Nintendo Switch Sports. So it's going to be a lot like Wii Sports, except it's the Nintendo Switch version, and also more. It's going to have tennis, bowling, chambara, I don't know. It's a sword fighting like game. It's SHAMBARO. I don't know. Soccer, badminton, and volleyball will be included. But now with the soccer, you can get a Joy-Con leg strap accessory attachment that you can attach to your leg with a Joy-Con, and you can play soccer with it. Play against players online or just by yourself. Might as well. Why not? The game will be available April 29th, but there's 2 updates coming. A free update for the leg strap, which allows you to use the leg strap accessory. and a second free update in the fall, which will add golf to the game as well. So it's really, really cool. This game, I cannot pronounce it at all. It's Taiko space no, and then another word, Tatsug, no, Tatsujin. I don't know how to pronounce this game. Some kind of Japanese game. Is and the subtitle is Rhythm Festival. You play on drums with these interesting looking characters that look like drums themselves. They look like, I don't know, just weird looking. I know a lot of people love this series. It's been available, I think, in Japan mainly, but now this game is coming over here. So you can play on the drums in rhythm-based style across 67 songs. And one of those songs is a Zelda theme song, which is really, really cool. It'll be released sometime this year. Of course, next is Triangle Strategy. It's a tactical RPG game. And I don't remember when it's coming out. It's coming out sometime this year, I think. But there's been demos, and there's another demo going to be released sometime today. Next is Cuphead DLC is coming to Switch. It's the one called the Delicious Last Course. Will be available June 30th. And of course, Cuphead is a run and gun. Very, very hard. A lot of people are getting aggravated with this game because it's so hard. Single player, multiplayer game because you can do co-op. So now the DLC is coming out for Switch. If I didn't say it already, maybe I did. June 30th. If I did, I say it again. Next, Metroid Dread is getting a free update, or free updates. The first one will add a rookie mode, which is basically easy mode, and also Dread mode, which is really hard. It's a one-hit KO. So if Samus gets hit by an enemy one time, you're Dread, man. You get a game over. Just like that. It'll be available later today. It's probably already out now. A second update will be in April, which will add Boss Rush, which means battle the bosses that are throughout the game one after another. That's all you do in this Boss Rush is battle the bosses one after another. That'll be hard. Next is Nintendo Switch Online update. Earthbound is added, and Earthbound Beginnings is also added from the SNES and the NES. So that was very, very cool. Alright, now let me look for... Alright, next is Zombie Army 4 Dead War. It's a third-person shooter survival horror. I know the Zombie Army trilogy came out to Switch, but this is the fourth one, available April 26th. Next is a game I can't pronounce. Gets you Fuma Den? I don't know. Undying Moon. It's a side scroller later today. Next, I'm just going to say Demon Slayer. It's coming to Switch. It's got a subtitle. I can't read it. It's going to be available June 10th. So if you're a Demon Slayer fan, you want the game on the Switch, you got a game coming. Next is Lego Brawls. It's a lot like Smash Brothers, except it's Lego characters. June is when it's going to be released. Next is 2 Point Campus. I don't remember how the game plays. It's definitely not a game for me. It's available May 17th. Next, this means Mario Kart 9 ain't coming anytime soon. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass. Paid DLC for $25. And it's going to be across 6 waves. Now, I don't know if the $25 pays for all 6 waves or what. I hope so. I don't know, though. The first wave will be released March 18th. And it's going to be selected courses across Super Mario Kart, Mario Kart Circuit, Mario Kart Double Dash, Mario Kart 64, Mario Kart DS, Mario Kart Wii, Mario Kart 7, and Mario Kart Tour, which is that mobile game. And so, in the first, if I didn't say it already, the first wave is going to add 8 courses to the game. And each wave has 8 courses. So, it's a grand total of 48 new courses will be added to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Very cool. So yeah, Mario Kart 9 ain't happening anytime soon. I mean, this is cool. Very cool. It adds more playability to the game. It makes you want to go back and play it again, to play these new courses and stuff. Awesome. Last game. A lot of people were predicting this game. I didn't even talk about it. I didn't even think about it. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is happening. So if you are a fan of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition on Switch, or even Xenoblade Chronicles 2, you wanted a continuation, you got it coming. And you would think, that ain't coming out this year, that'll come out in 2023. No. September 2022 is coming out this year. So, there you go. What a Nintendo Direct. No Zelda. That's okay. We'll probably get Zelda later. But, it was really good. I enjoyed this Direct. It was really, really good. Really enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Were any of these games you're excited for? Did you watch the Direct? I highly recommend watching it. Alright, it was really, really good. Alright. Thank you so much. Alright. Bye.